fast review. These are the new Crimson Hide pliers I got from Aleatherstore. First of all, beautiful, right? Beautiful. Look at that. It comes in two versions. These are the wide ones. There are also a narrower version. It comes with a pattern for the handles. So like the first thing I did out of the box. Now it closes beautifully, and it spread the pressure spreads really nicely. So when you press, you don't even need to cover them in leather, because it doesn't leave any marks on the leather at all. I mean, if I press really hard, it doesn't leave any mark, which is beautiful. Easy to use. The spring here saves a lot of trouble to your wrist. Very easy to use. It's a bit heavy because it is made 100% of metal. There is nothing here that is not metal. Everything underneath here. But it's very, very comfortable to use. The price is brilliant. I mean, it's almost half the price of like competitor brands. Again, very easy to use. Works beautifully, and I'd recommend it. If somebody here doesn't or never used pliers before, used for two things. First one is when you glue two pieces together. You just press on the edges where you glued, and it kind of compresses the fibers together and the glue, and makes a really fine and nice edge. A second thing you can do with it is a stitch line after you finish stitching. If it's like a nice gentle leather you don't want to hammer with, you go with the pliers directly on the stitches like that, and it puts them in place exactly like a hammer does, but more gently, without any risk of damaging the leather. So a lot of times, instead of using a hammer to hammer down the thread, I use pliers, which works brilliantly. Now these pliers are good for every leather. I think the thickness can be 0.4 and more, so you can use it on everything. Very useful thing to have, and this brand is perfect. Again, you can get them at Aleatherstore. They're new item they have from Crimson Hides. Have fun.